Greetings and good evening. There's no sunset behind me this evening because I am now facing east. It's a bit windy there on the west, so I'm here with my donkeys. Saying my little, I'm just a little bit wary because in front of me is Pixie, my goat. And Pixie's been full of mischief this week, trying to escape, and did escape a few times. We went to see our grandsons, Freddie and Jack, in Porthcawl. We had a great time with them. Lovely boys, 9 years of age. It was so windy down there and blustery, but so exhilarating being by the sea. And they come back, and Julie and Perry, our next door neighbours, are there trying to sort Pixie out. And it makes so much difference. We have good neighbours. You've got good neighbours. It's priceless, really, because they are lovely people. Anyway, banana smiles. Sorry, we're going to have some banana smiles for my donkeys. They've had some already, but why not treat some more? So Pixie has just been trying to escape, gets his head stuck. And that's how animals are. They're all different. They all have different temperaments. And I've learned that the hard way sometimes, because people assume a goat's a goat, but they're not. Trust me. Some goats can be full of mischief. Some can be quite chilled out, like our donkeys, Nelly, who's just amazing. And of course, we saw Casey, my grandson, and Dexter and Cara come down to see Nelly for the first time. And there was a bond there, a special bond straight away. And I think animals pick up, especially when they're young, who they can trust. So Casey's really got the Chatty Farmer vibe there with animals. And it's difficult sometimes with animals, with behaviour. And you have to be very firm with them and fair. Or the Pixie in the background, just running away. You're going to get a drink. So it is challenging sometimes. In life, in dealing with people, everybody's different. You can treat someone really nice and very special, and they don't appreciate it. And someone else, you could just playing chase at the moment. You see there, being chased off by Muffin, who's sorting them out. And some animals, I said, like humans, behave differently. So sometimes you have to think before you speak, because sometimes you say things out of context, and people can overanalyze. And I'm not saying like that. I was talking to Caroline and we went out the other night, and I think we think the same. My brain is sort of processing all the time, and I'm thinking, where is this going to end? And all of a sudden I go off on a tangent and something else happens, and that's what happens in life. So to go from A to B, it's very simple. As I did last night when I left Caroline, I could have come straight home. But no, I stopped in town for no apparent reason, and I come down the bottom of the hill and I decided to do a dance in the middle of the dual carriageway because it was quiet. But that was my choice. Sometimes it's not about taking the easy option. It's seeing what options are out there and following, that instinct. And sometimes you do something, you stop, and you're so pleased that you did, because you can rush into things and make mistakes. So everything you do has a knock-on effect. So making sure it's positive. As I did, was I dancing in the dual carriageway. Nobody was about. But my timeline changed. And we were also talking about how this works, because I think sometimes that we forget that is something like our body we feed with food. And we're going to get an addiction, can't we? We get an addiction in our thoughts. So if you can fill your mind up with positive thoughts and be positive, it really does help. It's very difficult at this day and age because there's so much negativity around on the media, social media and TV. There's lots of good out there. There's more good and bad. So look on the good. And I like to say for myself, I concentrate on my animals. And it just puts me in the right frame of mind. I wake up with a smile. I go to bed with a smile. I don't know who this person's smile is, but he or she is very nice. But it does help thinking and don't overanalyze things. We're all guilty of it. Everything someone says, you overanalyze. Or someone says, or you don't get a text message. Well, you haven't messaged me for the last 5 minutes. Be patient. Be thoughtful, and fill your mind with those wonderful thoughts of the animals and your friends and your family. And every day, it's a special day. Because there's no going back. We're going to have good days, we're going to have bad days, we're going to have donkeys being crazy behind me. But everything has a knock-on effect. And for you stopping to listen to this, hopefully it brings a smile to your face and a little bit of thought. How are you going to feed your brain tomorrow? Anyway, for me and all my animals, look at Muffin. Muffin's excited because Caroline's down tomorrow in Clare. Woohoo! I'm so excited. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. I don't say it often, but you know, for me and Caroline and Cara and all my team here in Clare, you know what? We love you. We love you more. Keep being yourself. Keep being beautiful. Keep those wonderful thoughts going. And tomorrow is going to be the best day ever, as my grandson Casey will say.